Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the commencement ceremony for Eldorado High School. Let us please stand and welcome the class of 2019. Please remain standing for the presentation of colors by the Eldorado High School Marine Corps Junior ROTC and the national anthem performed by the Eldorado High School Band. It is tradition at Eldorado that we stand in silence, gentlemen remove their hats, and that we remain standing until the colors have left the floor. Seniors, please be seated. Audience, please be seated.
The class of 2019 would like to extend a special welcome to our honored guests. Please hold your applause until all of the guests have been introduced.
Troy Hughes, Associate Superintendent for Leadership and Learning, Zone 4. Dr. Gabriella Blakey, Associate Superintendent for Leadership and Learning, Zone 1. Lucinda Sanchez, Associate Superintendent for Special Education. Dr. David Piercy, President of Albuquerque Public Schools Board of Education. And Barbara Peterson, Albuquerque Public Schools Board of Education.
Martine Sandoval, Principal, Eldorado High School. Rachel Waihe, Assistant Principal, Eldorado High School. Casey Cooper, Counseling Department Chair.
Tim Lutz, Senior Class Sponsor. Ken Ortega, Senior Class Sponsor. And Chelsea McCoy, Senior Class Sponsor.
Tejas Candid, salutatorian, and Lauren Harstad, valedictorian and student body historian.
Sandra Casaus, student body president. Emily Simmons, student body second vice president. Mackenzie Hendricks, student body treasurer. We would also like to recognize two other groups of Eldorado's guests. Eldorado's distinguished department chairs and cluster administrators who are seated on the floor to our left.
Lauren and I are very different people. Our high school experiences have been very different.
While I spent my mornings at 0 hour for Senate, Tejas spent his weekends at debate tournaments.
Lauren did her homework at home, as the word implies, whereas I always did my assignments the period before it was due, an equally valid strategy.
Ultimately, once we got into the swing of things, high school flew past us, and now we are here at the end of the road.
In these last few moments of your time as an Eagle, stop for a second and appreciate what it took to get to this point.
Among all of us here, some spent hours on a bus to band competitions, while others remained at school putting together enthralling tragedies and hysterical comedies.
Many of us spent our Friday nights watching the football games and getting covered in colorful dust, while others spent a quiet night at home preparing for their next chess match.
Even though we are a diverse group of people and we all had different experiences, there are also many that we share.
EHS, as many of you know, stands for Excellence, Honor, and Spirit, something we were never allowed to forget.
We all wore the classic white and Texas orange at some point.
We all had to spend way too much time in front of computers taking banal, superfluous, state-mandated tests.
And when the going got tough for us, we banded together as a community and always persevered.
We are strong, both as a group and as individuals.
And we hope that all of you take that Eldorado spirit with you wherever you decide to go.
We are an incredibly capable group of graduates, and we know that the class of 2019 will go on to achieve amazing things.
The next few years will fly by, but we are confident that you can succeed wherever life takes you.
Thanks for all the adventures, the journey, and the time spent with us these past 4 years.
And always remember,
It's great to be an Eagle.
All right, good afternoon, everyone. Friends, family, faculty, staff, and alumni, thank you all for being here. Any children left unattended will be sold and sequestered to Miss Coughlin, so keep an eye out. As for the class of 2019, let's congratulate ourselves on making it here. I'm Hannah Nilsson, your senior class president, and beside me is Rhino Zodelar, your vice president, Sam DeBevic, your second vice president, Devin Martinez, your secretary, and Evan O'Connell, your treasurer. But you probably remember that from subtweeting us after our rained out senior sunrise and choice of class song. But never mind that, let's think about turning our tassels and beginning a new chapter of our lives. Not long ago, we were walking down the halls of Eldorado High School not knowing what to expect. We were confused by the 3 buildings we had classes in as if it was a Texas Orange labyrinth shouting, "EL," at us. We soon moved on to very late nights and early mornings, not knowing whether we would get a massive test, a lesson on the zoo with Miss Birch, or a truck getting run into the side of vocational. Now that we are ready to move on from high school, we won't be able to see the familiar faces we see every day. We will be entering a new world we have yet to experience.
We have all looked forward to entering this new world for the past 4 years. Now that it is here, you may be nervous or scared, but there is no need. Each and every one of you are going to go on to do amazing things with your lives. We have persevered and matured so much since freshman year. We've had to deal with devastating events that have shaped our lives forever and brought us closer together. As we look back at those who have helped us get here, there is one thing that is for certain. Your families are extremely proud of you. They are relieved, and this would be the most opportune time to ask for money. I know everyone here is at least somewhat excited for what the future holds, even if you have no idea what you want to do or pursue. But by graduating from Eldorado, you are already on the right track to success.
The road ahead of us won't be easy. There will be obstacles, missed exits, potholes, and speed bumps, although none as bad as the ones at Eldorado. There will be some mistakes, but maybe not as intimidating as 11th grade AP English. As we embark on the new adventure called growing up, we will succeed, fail, and grow. So, best of luck, class of 2019, and in the words of the great street poet Post Malone, congratulations.
Whether you're going to college, joining the military, or going directly into the workforce, I wish you the best of luck, and I hope not to see any of you on live PD anytime soon. It was a hard 4 years, but we're more prepared for what the future holds. High school is now but only a memory some of us will choose to cherish and love, and some of us will choose to forget. It is time to turn the page and start a new chapter in our lives, a chapter which is more important than any we've ever faced. Although it may feel like we are done, this is just another break. We have to keep moving and become the successful people we are meant to be.
Every single one of us sitting in this stadium is a completely changed and different person compared to the first time you entered Eldorado. At this point, you must decide what you bring forward and what you leave behind. Bring forward the lessons, not only taught by teachers, but also by your peers. Choose what was right and what was wrong and bring it forward. Leave behind flooding a gym. Bring forward those who supported you every day, those who smiled at you in the hall and greeted you every morning. Leave behind spending pointless all-nighters, at least for a bit. Bring forward the tools that you learned from being in clubs, arts, athletics, and other activities. Leave behind the unparalleled stress of Rube Goldberg. Bring forward the memory of those we lost, for they brought us together and will not be forgotten. They bonded us, and with those memories, we will forever be Eagles.
We would like to bring up Jocelyn Lawrence to perform Landslide.
took my love and I took it down. I climbed a mountain and I turned around, and I saw my reflection in the snow-covered hills till the landslide brought me down. Oh, mirror in the sky, what is love? And can the child within my heart rise above? Can I sail through the changing ocean tides? Can I handle the seasons of my life? Well, I've been afraid of changing, 'cause I build my life around you. But time makes you bolder. Children get older, and I'm getting older too. Well, I've been afraid of changing, 'cause I build my life around you. But time makes you bolder. Even children get older, and I'm getting older too. Well, I'm getting older too. So take this love and take it down. If you climb a mountain and you turn around, and if you see my reflection in the snow-covered hills, then the landslide will bring you down. And if you see my reflection in the snow-covered hills, then maybe maybe the landslide will bring you down.
Good afternoon. Welcome parents, family, faculty, honored guests, and the class of 2019. You, the class of 2019, represent the standard of excellence, honor, and spirit that make Eldorado High School one of our nation's best. All that each of you has accomplished has earned you the distinction of being called an Eldorado High School graduate. What you have learned to this point and what you do from this point forward will determine the impact you will have on the world around you. You represent the future leaders of our society. In order to be a true leader, you must have integrity, because true leaders are followers of what is true, what is fair, and what is right. Without good character, you would only become the type of leaders our society doesn't need. You stand today at the end of one part of your lives. Your adolescence is over, and you are now poised to enter the adult world. Your entry into adulthood is rightly a cause for celebration, as adulthood is filled with new and often exciting challenges and opportunities. Adulthood is also filled with the responsibility to make our nation and our world a better place for the generations to come. Nobel Prize winner Marie Curie, whose father was a secondary education teacher, said, "You cannot hope to build a better world without improving individuals. We all must work for our own improvement and at the same time share a general responsibility for all humanity." The completion of high school is one major step towards improving yourselves as individuals, and your educational experiences at Eldorado High School will help shape your future role in our society. Important decisions must be made and goals must be set to help you achieve your objectives. In virtually every profession you might choose, there is some way in which you can show compassion, lend a helping hand, and make a positive impact in the life of another. You will all have to confront many uncertainties as you make decisions regarding your future. We all face uncertainties about the decisions that we make, but isn't decision-making and problem-solving what life is all about? Life isn't easy. However, when difficult times come your way, face them with the same patience, persistence, and determination that you have demonstrated in order to get to this point today. All the difficulties you encounter throughout your life will become opportunities. Opportunities to learn from your mistakes, opportunities to become stronger for having persevered through something difficult, and opportunities to better understand what is most important to you in life. Whether you are choosing to continue with your education, join the armed forces, or enter the workforce, most of you will venture out on your own, in some respect or another, and begin your adult lives. Today, you represent the next generation of young adults, and the world is and will continue to be a better place because of each and every one of you. Please remember that you are here today, not only because of your efforts, but also because of the efforts of your parents, family members, and friends who have loved, guided, and supported you throughout the years. Please remember your teachers, who by virtue of the career they chose, have made a positive impact on your lives, an impact which will be evident in your future accomplishments. Today, you have your wings, and graduation is the final push. Now, you are ready to soar. On behalf of myself and the faculty and staff of Eldorado High School, I wish to each and every one of you a happy, healthy, and productive life, and I hope that you share your amazing talents for the good of all. Congratulations to you, the graduating class of 2019. Dr. Piercy and Ms. Peterson, the class of 2019 has met all the requirements for graduation as set forth by the Public Education Department of the State of New Mexico and the Albuquerque Public Schools Board of Education. They are fully certified for graduation. It is my pleasure to present to you the class of 2019.
Well, on behalf of the Albuquerque Public School Board of Education, it's our great honor to accept this wonderful class of 2019 from Eldorado High School. Best wishes to all of you, and as you fly off to your wonderful opportunities in your future. So congratulations, class of 2019.
Tell me when. I'll wait for him. Emily Abbott. Benjamin Aldrich. Stone Anaya. Christian Anaya Leach. Kobe Anderson. Colin Anderson. Miranda Archuleta. Jordan Armenta. Noah Armstrong. Portia Ashley. Carmen Astorino. Alan Avitia Mendiaz. Elisa Baca. Jacob Baca. Matthew Baca. Shelby Baca. Allison Baker. Quentin Baker. Jonah Ball. Cassandra Batchelor. Graciela Beauregard. Alicia Begay. Justine Belen. Marco Beltran. Milana Benavides. Jade Bennett. Melina Bookert. Vladislav Bragan. Brandon Brain. Devin Brain. Kevin Brain. Colexi Brazier. Caleb Brooks. Jack Brooks. Julia Brown. Miles Brown. Desmond Brundage. Amanda Burdick. Madison Kabawa. Kaylin Callow. Marcus Campos. Mary Rose Campos. Isaac Canales. Taylor Canamar. Lance Modesto Candelaria. Ashley Carbajal. David Carlson. Seth Carlson. Isai Carrillo. Cameron Carter. David Carter. Jada Carter. Eric Casares. Sandra Casaus. Natalia Cascante. Sarah Catton. Sydney Cawthon. Alexandra Chacon. Ivy Chacon. Catalina Chapa. Ruben Charlie. Fat Chow. Michael Chavez. Daisy Chen. McKenna Chanette. She's gone. Bryce Clark. Connor Cleveland. Gavin Connell. Clarice Connolly. Corbin Kuhn. Autumn Costales. Isabella Quessy. Felix Dagucan. Hannah Dahl. Alexis Darling. Ashley Davert. Kobe David. Audrey Davis. Connor Davis. Hunter Davis. Paul Davis. Carly DeBevick. Samantha DeBevick. Kevin Dennis. Jordan Dixon. Dakota Dixon. Whitney Dobro. Natalie Donna.
Diamond Duran. Trey Duran. Stuart Duranso. Brianne Edgar. Paris Einsenman. Isabella Escobar. Brianna Espericueta. Mercedes Estes. Reggie Eustace, Tori Fabian, Logan Fairhurst, Jade Feudner, Doreen Fidel, Sean Fisher, Brian Fitzgerald, McKinley Fox, Tucker Franco, Liliana Frashella, Joseph Fredrickson, Chad Ganter, Grace Ganter, Daniel Garcia, Isaiah Garcia, Melissa Garcia, Larson Janae, Antonia George, Colt Gibson, Nathaniel Gonzalez, Haley Grant, Thaddeus Green, Lauren Griego, Samuel Grosso, Caitlin Gross, Nicole Grumblatt, Vanessa Gulini, Kayla Gustafson, Damiana Gutierrez, Neela Hale, Sahara Hansen, McKenna Harger, Dylan Harvey, Trinity Hayworth, Tatum Heller, Mackenzie Hendricks, Duncan Hernandez, Joel Hernandez, Valerie Herrera, Alan Hewson, Evan Hoagland, Charlotte Hobbs, Kayla Hollenbeck, Samantha Jackson, Dante James, Lee James, Amina Jameson, Alexis Jaramillo, David Jimenez, Travis Johns, Ashlyn Johnson, Sam Jones, Sophia Jones, Athena Keogh, Joseph Katam, Morgan Kreger, Anna Keene, Emily Keene, Bryce Kaiseth Littell, Cesar Labastida, Lauren Lebate, Justice Lefevre, Anessa Lamb, Haley Lambert, Callie Lanham, Jocelyn Lawrence, Sophie Lawton, Alina Lee, Deanne Lee, Ton Lee, Arwen Lewis, Jonathan Lewis, Amanda Lynn, Caden Lipscomb, Ashlyn Little, Camille Lunam, Ashley Lopez, Cortez Lopez, Katarina Lopez, Ramsey Lopez.
Zane Lowe, Benjamin Lucero, Esteban Lucero, Maria Lumbrera, Sasha Lupton, Paris Luttrell, Nathaniel Mays Sandoval, Andrew Magana, Van Mai, Cade Malone, Isaiah Mambo, Sam Maynor, Azin Mansouri, Jennifer Manteufel, Michaela Mates, Isaiah Mates, Jolie Marquez, Christian Martinez, Devin Martinez, Esteban Martinez, George Martinez, Jocelyn Martinez, Madison Martinez, Jaron Mathwig, Cody Matthew, Liliana Malden, Eric Mager, Dustin McCarthy, Riley McClanahan, Justin McFarlane, Madeline McInturf, Keegan McKinney, Ross McMillan, Michaela McNabb, Isaiah McCreakin, Madison Metcalf, Sarah Milady, Cynthia Mendoza, Morgan Michael, Andre Miller, Aiden Mones, Maxwell Molina, Marilena Mondragon, Dominique Montanez, Darian Montano, Amity Montoya, Victor Montoya Setacetas, Zachary Moore, Evangelina Morales Norris, Riley Morlock, Caleb Moser, Daniela Mascola, Isaiah Nahar, Jason Narvaez, Christian Navarrete, Marcelo Neria, Danielle Newman, An Nguyen, Annie Nguyen, Jordan Nguyen, Kathy Nguyen, Long Nguyen, Ruby Nguyen, Seth Nichols, Hannah Nilsson, Lane Norcross, Alexandra Norman, Megan Oates, Evan O'Connell, Michael O'Day, Amelia O'Hara, Elora O'Neill, Sierra Ortega, Araya Orton, Jade Osborne, Eric Osman, Zaya Otero Symphony, Ryan Ozadalar, Ethan Pacheco, Sophia Pack, Hannah Padilla, Jeanette Padilla, Marissa Padilla, Kimberly Pais, Noah Pantoja, Kobe Para, Nathan Patterson, Daniel Perrin,
Maya Peterson, Benjamin Peterson Ross, Nan Pham, Alexis Pierce, Jonathan Pino, Tristan Powell, Abigail Pribisova, Michael Prothro, Sean Prue, Tyler Quintana, Shiro Asia May Rabago, Lester Rocca, Aiden Real, Amaris Real, Pablo Ramirez, Jesse Rangal, Antonio Robledo, Wesley Renig, Rachel Reichert, Alexis Rioch, Victoria Rich, Jessica Robb, Stephanie Robb, Sophia Roberts, Hugh Rodriguez, Daniel Roman, Caleb Romero, Harrison Romaine, Ash Rounds, Hudson Rowe, Carlos Rowe, Nathaniel Rowe, Michael Russell, Molly Russell, Zachary Sadowski, Kriska Salazar, Alyssa Sanchez, Alex Sanders, Brendan Sanders, Melanie Sandoval, Eshban Saroya, Madeline Schaub, Joshua Shore, William Schroeder, Ryan Schuster, Brandy Seller, Camille Severson, Allison Sherrill, Abby Shoup, Emily Sims, Aiden Cisneros, Cassie Skelton, Gabriel Smith, Logan Smith, Meg Smith, Shahan Sohail, Joshua Souza, Nikki Sparacino, Connor Starr, Oja Winota Starr, Garrett Story, Otto Strock, Gracelyn Stubbs, Daniel Sullivan, Preston Sutton, Matthew Swaggerty, Caleb Swaden, Emily Simmons, Stephen Braxton Thornton, Savannah Timms, Erica Tolson, Zvadiel Tokiento, Ashley Toundrow, Ethan Townsend, Kayla Travelstead, Thomas Treese, Remza Troy, Justin Trussell, Delara Tutar, Stone Tyler, Mariah Unra, Alexander Urban, Cameron Valencia, Jaden Valenciano, Sophia Van Kluster Rousey, Andrew Vega, Jonathan Veretto, John Vernon, Karen Vicente, Preston Vining, Hannah Wallace, Garrett Warren, Jordan Webb, Kenyon Welch, Micah Welch, Zachary Wenner, Zachus Wesley, Gavin Westfall, Brandon White, Wesley Wickman, Samuel Witkowski, Rachel Whitwer, Nathaniel Wolf, Megan Weiss, Conray Yeskus Bush, Ashley Young, Cody Zeck, Morgan Ziegler, Jace Zuniga, Megan Zuniga. Our salutatorian with a GPA of 4.857, Tejas Candiff. Our valedictorian with a GPA of 4.95, Lauren Harstad. At this time, I would like to introduce our senior class president, Hannah Nielsen.
Graduates, please stand. It is my honor to lead you as we share in our final act as high school students as we move our tassels from right to left. Congratulations, you can throw your caps.
Mr. Thomas, Ms. Coughlin, Mr. Thomas, Ms. Coughlin, will you please lead our recessional out?